this is also a matter of preference, but I find like, well, my profile or when I make like my own profile, I always find like there's somewhere that pokes my ears around 6K. And it kind of gets annoying. I don't know if it's the cab I'm using or the mic, but and you can see it jump here somewhere around 206. So this we're gonna do like the good old trick of just taking away what you need, taking away what you don't need when you don't need it. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, I might do the lo-fi trick here because I think we need some distortion action, some distortion on the guitars. Yeah, after 0.6 and 0.7, it starts to sound like very distorty, and this is not what we want. I want to add some extra like mid content and extra harmonic there. After that, try to C6. I really like boosting this because it adds a lot of oomph, you know, this oomph, but we have to be careful. This while I'm going to cut it after, but just as to have over the top like death metal sound. We don't need the extra top here, so oh, not this one. I'm going to do the same kind of thing as I did. We'll need a lot of space on that mix. So I'm going to do the same thing as I'm going to use a track spacer, but this time I'm going to use the bass as a side chain. Low bass key in, yeah. See, if you're not careful, you just destroyed everything. So you have to be careful. I might even put it before him. I'm going to use it after. I was thinking about maybe putting it before, but I just realized that it makes no sense. I'm going to boost like the oomph, and the track spacer will take care of removing what's going to be too much. Excellent. And now I'm going to EQ to taste, just to and if it needs to be to fit in the mix, this one will help me. Just EQ to taste, just to filter a bit. And some extra air, but not too much. As I was saying yesterday, this is going into my guitar summing, and my guitar summing here has API on it. Just to add some top, maybe I'd always change it. But if you want to go really death metal, you just scoop your 500, but but that makes no sense for that mix. And if you want to add some air or low mids or high mids, I do that as a general thing, but it's really, really subtle. Let's go with 700 here. So that, and for the other band, I'm gonna EQ it with the mix to make sure it fits. I was looking for the pick here, the pick attack. So this is where I found it, and then maybe some low mids somewhere. Yep, it makes sense. Yeah, that. And all those remaining pokey frequencies, I'll take care of them with this thing here. Yeah, it's quite a heavy plugin. Watch your ears because you know, like the really annoying like 4K-ish. Although I don't hear it now. I think I might not even need it. I'll just leave it there without nothing, and maybe later I'll come back to it. I'm pretty sure by compressing the guitar a bit, I will hear some frequencies that pops out. For compression also, I'm going to use like dual mono because they're basically two different tracks and you don't want them to be compressed at the same time. Like an LA3A type thing. See, it kind of brings the mids in front, so. And then it's quite loud though. I'm going to level everything with my Renaissance axe. It's dual mono, yeah. Always making like some little move through the mix goes, like some balance move throughout the mix. Okay, so now that makes sense, but I'm going to use some parallel compression because I could totally use some extra heaviness on those guitars, and I think they're not enough in your face. So this is my parallel compression channel. I'm going to use this guy to add some mids in it. It's like a tape saturation plugin, but I really like what it does on the low mids.
That's a good one.
It's really, really good. I used to use it. I remember on the album I used it straight on the guitars, but now I find it's better to use it in parallel. But I really like it. I really like what it does to the low mids. You know what I mean? It's so beefy. It's probably the ugliest plugin on earth, but it sounds really good. All right, so and then I compress a lot those guitars. Maybe nuke them. by compressing that, like every time there's going to be a pick attack, it's going to go a little forward. It's going to like push the guitar a bit more for a split second, which is going to create like some movement, and it's going to be more in your face. And also I want to focus on mids here, so how does that sound with the guitars? See, I made too much of a high pass, so I have to go back, because otherwise it just kills the guitar tone. The mids are really more forward, definitely in this one. Last thing I will do is like enhance them more. Just enhance those mids on the guitars. I do that only on the parallel. Like widen the low mids. The mids. So how does that sound with everyone?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should loop the first riff for you, Eyal.
Yes, please.